Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As the Dean of the Utah delegation, I have the distinct honor to rise today to introduce the newest member of the House of Representatives, Celeste Maloy. Celeste was born in southern Utah, raised in rural Nevada, and then as an adult chose Utah as her home. Celeste earned an agricultural degree from Southern Utah University in Cedar City, which she now calls home. She began her career in public service as a soil conservationist at the USDA in Beaver, Utah, also located within her district, where she worked for 10 years. She left Beaver to go to law school at BYU in my hometown, and she was a student while I was mayor, where she got her law degree. Since beginning her late career, she's worked as a deputy county attorney, a public lands attorney for the Utah Association of Counties, and most recently as the chief legal counsel to former Congressman Chris Stewart. In a special election, Celeste assembled a coalition of both rural and urban voters. She was unafraid to stand for conservative principles, calling for debate in each of her 13 counties. In her district, she's known to be a hard worker, level-headed, and consistently conservative. We were all a little surprised that she won the election, since the last thing she won was her 7th grade spelling bee. But the secret to her heart is simple. Offer her a Dr. Pepper and her #1 food stable, cottage cheese, or better yet, ask her about her 90-year-old grandmother, who is her biggest political fan and best critic, or her other grandmother, who was her roommate when she was in high school and they worked at the same truck stop. She is the 4th of 6 kids, which means this is how we do families in Utah, which means that most of her life she's been in a bunk bed. Finally, you will remember her predecessor, Chris Stewart, was known for having several speed records around the world in his plane. Celeste does not have a flight speed record, but I hear, unbeknownst to the Utah Highway Patrol, she has several speed records on I-15 in her district. I am now honored to yield to my fellow Utahn, Celeste Maloy.
It is an absolute honor and privilege to be here right now. It's very humbling. Because this is a special election, they let me have a few friends and family come in the gallery, and I just want everyone on the floor to notice how many people are up here to support me. I have talked a lot on the campaign trail, and the media has talked a lot about how I went to college on a scholarship I won in an FFA soil judging contest. Thank you. I was very involved in FFA in high school, and my freshman year, I memorized the FFA creed and then participated in a creed speaking contest where I totally lost, and I repeated one of the paragraphs 3 times. But in the first paragraph, which I had down pat, there's a sentence that says, "I believe in the promise of better days through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us through the struggles of former years." And I think that perfectly describes how I feel right now about being a member of the United States House of Representatives. I believe in the promise of better days through better ways. I'm excited to be here now when there are really important conversations happening and when an individual can have a huge impact. And I also want to acknowledge the struggles of former years and that we live in an absolutely wonderful, great country because of the people who came before us and had important conversations and struggles and inched us ever closer to the ideal, the American dream, the principles that are embodied in our Constitution and our Declaration of Independence. So I just want to humbly say how excited I am to be here and how much it means to me to be representing the people in Utah's 2nd Congressional District. I don't take that title lightly. I want to make sure my constituents know that I'm here to truly represent them and that I'm optimistic, that I'm excited to serve, and that I understand what a great honor and what a rare privilege it is to be standing here on the House floor right now giving a speech. So thank you.